Alchemy, Immortality, and Immense Wealth Through Philosopher's Stone. How Isaac Newton Made England Gold Rich, His Legacy, and Alchemy at the Royal Mint. The Philosopher's Stone is a legendary alchemical substance purported to have the ability to turn base metals such as lead into gold or silver. It is also sometimes believed to be an elixir of life, useful for rejuvenation and possibly for achieving immortality. The concept of the Philosopher's Stone has been a significant symbol in alchemy, a precursor to modern chemistry, and it has been the subject of various myths, stories, and philosophical treatises. Historical background: alchemy. The idea of the Philosopher's Stone dates back to the early centuries of alchemy. Alchemists were ancient practitioners who combined elements of science, philosophy, and mysticism. Their goals included transmuting base metals into noble metals, creating the elixir of life, and finding a universal solvent. Key figures. Prominent historical figures associated with the search for the Philosopher's Stone include Nicolas Flamel, a 14th century scribe and manuscript seller who, according to legend, discovered the secrets of the Philosopher's Stone and achieved immortality. The stories about Flamel are largely mythical, and there is no solid historical evidence to support these claims. Paracelsus, a Swiss physician and alchemist who wrote extensively about alchemy and the Philosopher's Stone, contributing to its lore. Isaac Newton, the famous physicist and mathematician, who also had a keen interest in alchemy. Newton's alchemical writings reveal his pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone and other alchemical goals. Related stories and incidents. Nicolas Flamel. Legends claim that Flamel discovered a mysterious book that contained the secrets to creating the Philosopher's Stone. He and his wife, Perenelle, supposedly achieved immortality and immense wealth through its power. These stories have been popularized in various works of fiction. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, J.K. Rowling's novel, released as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in the U.S., features the Philosopher's Stone as a central plot element. In the story, the stone is capable of producing the elixir of life and transforming any metal into pure gold. Nicolas Flamel is depicted as a character who has lived for centuries due to the stone's power. Fullmetal Alchemist. This popular manga and anime series explores themes related to alchemy, including the Philosopher's Stone. In the story, the stone is a powerful and dangerous object that alchemists seek for its ability to perform transmutations beyond ordinary alchemy's limits. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This novel tells the story of a young shepherd named Santiago who dreams of finding a hidden treasure. His journey is heavily influenced by the principles of alchemy and the search for the Philosopher's Stone, symbolizing personal transformation and the pursuit of one's true destiny. Dr. Faustus. The character of Dr. Faustus in Christopher Marlowe's play makes a pact with the devil in exchange for magical powers, including the ability to create the Philosopher's Stone. This story highlights the moral and ethical dilemmas associated with the pursuit of such extraordinary power. Philosophical and symbolic interpretations. The Philosopher's Stone is often seen as a metaphor for spiritual transformation and enlightenment. In this context, the process of turning base metals into gold symbolizes the purification and perfection of the human soul. Alchemical texts frequently use coded language and allegories to convey these deeper meanings. Modern interpretations. While the literal search for the Philosopher's Stone has largely been abandoned with the advent of modern chemistry, its symbolic significance endures. The stone represents the human quest for knowledge, transformation, and the betterment of the self. Its enduring presence in literature, art, and popular culture underscores its powerful role as a symbol of ultimate achievement and the mysteries of the universe. Is it true that after Isaac Newton was in charge of England's treasury, suddenly England became gold rich? Chat-gapped. Isaac Newton's role as warden and later master of the Royal Mint had a significant impact on England's economy, But it would be an oversimplification to say that England suddenly became gold-rich solely because of his efforts. However, Newton did make crucial contributions that improved the monetary system and had lasting effects on the country's financial role stability. At the Royal Mint, Warden of the Royal Mint. Newton was appointed Warden of the Royal Mint in 1696, a position that was more administrative and less about direct involvement in coin production. Nevertheless, he took his responsibilities seriously and became deeply involved in the mint's operations. Master of the Royal Mint. In 1699, Newton was promoted to Master of the Royal Mint, a position he held until his death in 1727. This role gave him more authority over the mint's activities, including coinage and currency policy. Contributions to England's economy. Great recoinage of 1696. When Newton took office, England was suffering from a severe coinage crisis. The silver coins in circulation were heavily clipped and degraded, reducing their actual silver content and undermining public confidence in the currency. Newton oversaw the Great Recoinage, during which old, worn-out coins were recalled and replaced with newly minted ones. This helped restore the integrity of England's currency. Standardization of coinage. Newton implemented more rigorous standards for coin production, ensuring consistent weight and purity of the metals used. This increased public trust in the currency and facilitated smoother domestic and international trade. Combating counterfeiting. Newton was known for his relentless efforts to combat counterfeiting. He personally investigated and prosecuted counterfeiters, employing his scientific expertise to improve the security features of the coins. Newton played a pivotal role in shifting England towards a gold standard. In 1717, he set the gold or silver exchange rate that effectively made gold the standard measure of value. This decision helped stabilize the currency and laid the groundwork for England's later adoption of the gold standard in the 19th century. England's gold reserves not immediate wealth, while Newton's reforms greatly improved the stability and reliability of England's currency. The notion that England became suddenly gold-rich is more nuanced. The improvements in coinage and the move towards a gold standard increased confidence in the English currency, attracting foreign investment and boosting trade. Over time, these factors contributed to an increase in the nation's wealth and reserves. Long-term effects. Newton's work laid the foundation for a more robust and reliable monetary system. The increased stability and attractiveness of the English economy did lead to a gradual accumulation of wealth, including gold reserves, but this was a result of broader economic policies and trends rather than a sudden influx of gold. Conclusion. Isaac Newton's tenure at the Royal Mint significantly improved England's monetary system, enhancing the integrity, stability, and reliability of its currency. While this did contribute to England's economic growth and eventual accumulation of wealth, including gold, it was not an overnight transformation. Newton's contributions were crucial in setting the stage for long-term financial stability and prosperity.